We can't hold this hearing today without recognizing what's transpiring, the pressures on federal programs and certainly on the federal workforce as well, dedicated people that meet the needs of veterans each and every day. So I want to take a trip back to late 2024. The final two hearings of the Veterans Affairs Committee were on federal agency overreach and poor performance due to staffing shortages at the Veterans Readiness and Employment Program. And since the inauguration of President Trump, the VA has been thrown into chaos, as other federal agencies have been thrown into chaos. Hiring freezes, pushing staff to quit, suspending grants, eliminating programs that veterans with disabilities rely on. And frankly, this Congress hasn't stepped up to its authority and stepped up to the plate in a way that I think we should be at this moment. This is an authority that expert witnesses said would be used to restrain abuses in the executive branch. I'll give you a quote from a recent hearing. Quote, "Agencies are not permitted to misread their congressional charge and statutes, and their interpretation ought to be regarded with special skepticism when they purport to find sweeping new authorities in old statutes," end quote. That was Dr. Philip Wallach, senior fellow at AEI, testified before this committee on December 18th of last year. Yet today, agencies under President Trump's executive actions are finding all kinds of new ways to circumvent congressional oversight. Dr. Wallach further reminded this committee during his testimony after the Loper decision that many observers hope that these interventions can come from the executive branch, specifically political appointees in the upcoming Trump administration, notably Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, who lead the recently conceived DOGE, argued in the Wall Street Journal that the court's recent ruling opens the door for the president to nullify thousands of regulations based on improper interpretations through non-enforcement and then review and rescission. It's not at all clear that this is a sound prescription. Instead, the remedy for excessive administrative power is a revitalization of congressional power, not just a different flavor of administrative power as overseen by a more aggressive court, end quote. Dr. Wallach concluded his testimony by emphasizing how members from both parties should rely on information and guidance provided by public service professionals at VA and push bipartisan legislation through Congress. He said, if that seems like pie-in-the-sky idea of how the House operates, then we all need to be asking how to make it work better. So I believe in the good work of this subcommittee and the role of our committee in legislating and in overseeing the department. None of us want unelected bureaucrats running wild, damaging systems, and compromising benefits for veterans. So I want to work with every member of this subcommittee to ensure that veterans are at the center of all of our efforts and that we are truly delivering the benefits that they have earned in a timely fashion.